Na barabara mpenzi mtazamaji, karibu kwenye habari zetu hapa ndani Chosen Boy KE. Jina langu ni Victor. Kwa muda sasa kumekuwa na vita ambavyo vimekuwa vikisheheni katika ukanda wa wa pale hivi Lebanon, baina ya Israel na Lebanon. Kumekuwa na vita vya nipe nikupe, ukiwemo ushambuliaji wa makombora, silaha kalikali za vita kutoka upande wa Israel na upande wa Lebanon. Kundi ambalo linalokisiwa ni kundi la terrorist ambalo linajiita kwa jina la Hezbollah. Hezbollah ni kundi ambalo limekuwa likiongozwa kwa muda sasa na kiongozi wao aliyekuwa anafahamika kama Hassan Nasrallah, aliyeuliwa katika shambuliaji moja ambalo lilihusika ama lilihusiana na Israel, ambapo walifyatua zaidi ya missile 80 on his territory. The Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah alipata kufariki, yeye pamoja na marafiki wenzake ambao pia walikuwa wanahusiana katika kikundi hicho. Na katika response ya hivyo, Iran ilipata kuhakikisha na kutoa statement kana kwamba watakuwa wakilipisa kisasi ambacho kimekosiwa na Israel. Kuna watu wengi ambao wamekuwa wakijiuliza vita baina ya Israel na Lebanon zilipata kutokea wapi na nini kilihusikana na hivyo. Kundi la Lebanon ambalo linajiita kwa jina la Hezbollah lina kisiwa kuwa sana linafadhiliwa na serikali na watu wa Iran, ambalo ni terrorist group ambayo pia October 7th walipata launch unprovoked attack. Najua kwa wengi watakuwa kiuliza kimombo hapo kimeenda kombo au nini. Unprovoked attack is the attack whereby you have no Israel hawako wanasubiri ama wako wamekosana na Hezbollah. Pia vita ambazo zimekuwa zikizuka hivi karibuni katika ukanda mashariki wa Middle East, baina ya Yemen, kuna Iran, kuna Iraq, kuna Lebanon na kuna Saudi Arabia. Pia kifahamika Saudi Arabia pia walipata kujitoa vikali katika vita hivyo na kusema hawatofungulia ama kuruhusu mtu yote avamie au kupiga Israel kutumia their own airspace. On this new reveal, maskari wa IDF ambao ni Israel walipata kuonyesha baina ya vitu ambavyo walikuwa na lipua, wakionyesha jengo moja ambalo limewekwa makombora, kuna pikipiki na ni silaha ambazo zinafahamika za vita zimewekwa katika makazi ya watu. Pia kuna cruise missiles. Naomba utazame video hii, usikose kutupa maoni yako kwenye comment section tupate kujua maoni yako. Do you think Israel will win this war or the Hezbollah team will win this war?
We are now in a Lebanese village, a Shia village in Lebanon. This village is one of the villages close to the Israeli border. I want to show you a Lebanese house, a Lebanese in a Shia village house close to our border. Every house is a terror base. I wanted you to see in your own eyes what we found here today. This is our forces raiding on this village. Come with me. In this house, a storage of gear, waiting for Hezbollah's Radwan forces, with vests, helmets, night vision, mines you can see here. Already, all of these weapons here were stored and piled in the house, ready for the big raid. The raid plan called Conquer the Galilee. They plan to do a massacre in a larger scale than the 7th of October on northern Israel. And with this gear over here, I want you to see what kind of a gear. You see the hand grenades here? Sniper rifles, extremely high sniper rifles, shooting on our forces, shooting on our civilians from far away. Look at those sniper rifles here. All was ready for the raid. Explosive RPGs here. This is one of the PK fired by the terrorists of Hezbollah on our forces raiding on this house. This is a terror base. This is a Lebanese village, a Shia village built by Hezbollah. Every house has gear ready for the raid against Israel, conquer the Galilee plain. We are now going a house through house, raiding each and every house, taking all this gear, dismantling Hezbollah's capability to do the Conquer Galilee plan. This is what we do. This is a limited, targeted raid on the northern part of Israel, okay, that we are conducting across the border to take care with the threat that Hezbollah has built for years. This is supposed to be clean here. 1701 prevents those arms here. And we are making sure, imposing this area to be clean so we can tell our citizens from across the border that have been suffering for nearly a year now. They've been suffering many UAVs, rockets, missiles. We can tell them, you can come home safely and secure. Go back to your homes. We have cleaned the threat of Hezbollah next to your border.
We are now in the basement, and in this basement we found a motorcycle. They were all used in the massacre of the 7th of October. They even have bullets in this motorcycle. So they came back from the massacre on the 7th of October into Rantisi Hospital with hostages on a motorcycle. We're still researching this. Yards from here, we find the chair, a woman, clothes, and a rope. A rope next to the legs. And look above this. Look above it. It's a baby bottle. It's a baby bottle in a basement. Above a World Health Organization sign. This is a suspicion for an area where hostages were being held. We're now looking at an infrastructure. You don't need to build something improvisedly in a hospital in the basement. Unless you want to hold someone in the basement, you don't want anyone to see him. Again, we're in the same basement, and here we see diapers, and we see, I don't know, maybe something. We see diapers. I want you to see this room. It's in the basement of the hospital. We can see this area is a closed area from the rest of the hospital. We can see the ventilation air that was done improvisedly to this area. And we can see infrastructures that was built in here. Toilets, shower, a small kitchen will provide the terrorists their needs. Also conduct a hideout where terrorists take hostages and hide out. And I will show you now the evidence. You're now entering into the room where we suspect the hostages were being held. I want you to look at this room. People are putting curtains with nothing above, just wall. No reason to put here a curtain unless you want to film hostages and deliver movies. And now we'll show you more evidence. In this room, there is a list. This list, in Arabic, this list says, we are in an operation. The operation against Israel started in the 7th of October. This is a Guardian list where every terrorist writes his name and every terrorist has his own shift guarding the people that were here.